Good morning. This is Kenny Idedevbo on When God and I Talk Extraordinary. Daily as I live, may my whole life be an expression. I think daily as I live refers to a heartful Christian prayer song, phrase expressing a desire to live every moment for God, reflecting from scriptures like Romans 12, 1 to 2, and Galatians 2, 20. I'm crucified with Christ. Urging believers to make their entire lives expression of His grace, centered on worship, service, and aligning with His will, often found in devotionals and worship music. Daily as we live, it's easy to say, may my life be an expression of your ways, of the things we do. Do we really live intensely according to His tenets? Are we sometimes broken and we don't find the best way to presenting your whole self to God as holy and acceptable worship, not conforming to the world, but being transformed? He said, do not be conformed to the world, but the transforming of your whole life. He says, Christ living in you, enabling a life not of self, but of faith in Him. We have daily torments, daily problems. I have mine. I'm dealing with them. But do we lose all of it and become nasty when we talk to people? Do we become irritable? Do we transfer aggressions to people? Do we make people they are not worthy because they don't fit into our self-composed assessment? If we're working for the Lord, doing all things with the wholehearted effort, is serving Christ directly for His true reward. He rewards those who diligently seek Him and serve Him. Abba, Father, hallowed be Thy name. Thy name, the name of God is holy. Holy. Abba, Father. Only children of God can call Him Abba, Father. He says slaves can call Him Father. You know, some people will be praying, I want to come into your presence. Lord, let me come into. And He says, in your presence, there is fullness of joy. You know, but we don't claim it. We're saying, Lord, I want to come into your presence. He says, come. Come. Let us fellowship together. Let us break bread together. You know? And we can have daily communion with God through prayer and reading His word. You see what they do on Elroy? Sometimes I follow. Whether you know or you don't know, exactly as the time clicks, Elroy has started, like an auto clock. He's worshiping God, he's praising God. There are people sometimes who will be criticizing him. Even when Oluwatosin came out, and the one that said no going back, no going back. They still criticize Pastor Oyo and Gase or Basse, how do they call his name? They criticize them. That what kind of word is that? He said, we will spend the billions. We will preach the gospel. There is no going back. So when people sometimes say in their self-perceived importance and start to look at you that you are not worthy of His praise, only you and God know what relationship you have. You don't have to let somebody tell you who your God is. Only God knows those who worship Him in truth and in love. So if you let people determine who you are and how you are, then you've lost your whole essence of what you're supposed to represent. This morning, as we go out for the week, I want you to have this mindset that all is not lost. I'm also speaking to myself too, if you must know. All is not lost. We believe that his words will come true for all of us. They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. He didn't say they won't mount like eagles, but don't forget that the waiting room of God, there is reproach. A lot of people will ask you, where is your God? A lot of people will tell you things that are very, very demoralizing. But as long as you believe that you serve a wholesome God, a God who fashioned, who created the earth from the air of his nostrils, that created the heaven and said, let there be light, and there was light. He said, let us make man in his own image. Everything he said, he decreed things. So you can also decree things. You can decree things into existence. So try this morning. Start small by small. How do they talk? Softly, softly. So that your faith can be established. Start decreeing on things. And I assure you that you will see the full manifestation of God come true for you. This is the weekend. Those of you who have to go to exercise, go out and burn the fat. Paul said a little exercise is good for the body. He didn't say carry your gogoro and be drinking and say that's exercise. So go and burn the sweat, burn the fat. No going back. And that weight you want to attain in 2026, start today. Start doing now. Thank you. It's been Kenny Idedevbo on When God and I Talk Extraordinary. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.